talking.
I thought you were.
All right, here we go.
Big Duke 6 Eagle Thrust. Put on War off. Sing it loud. And the Romeo Foxtrot. Shall we dance?
You are listening to the SITREP podcast, your source for everything related to historical wargaming. Whether you are looking for the latest wargaming news, reviews, painting tutorials, or playthroughs, you will hear about it right here. So grab your favorite beverage or brush and let's hit it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live show from Little Wars. With me today is Chris and Marty.
What up?
Howdy.
And can I tell you, we are excited to be here on our first in-person convention.
Super excited.
Yes.
Yes.
They
Awesome.
let us out.
They let the peoples together.
Yeah.
This is great.
And I normally don't like people.
Right. So, yeah, we are looking to see if you guys can hear us for one thing, I hope. We're trying a new portable setup here, so I'm trying to monitor things, and hopefully we've got good audio connections. And, guys, this is your first convention. It's a intimate affair, shall we say.
It is. However, I mean, it's still a pretty big room. I mean, with the COVID restrictions and all that that are in place, obviously they have to monitor the amount of folks that are in here at one time. They've got to space things out. And they've done a great job of doing that. And I am just excited to be here with the people.
So this has been kind of like a training mission for us, if you will, because this is the first time that you guys have been on the other side of the camera in the control studio and everything to get a podcast show going.
Yeah, looking at it from the production side, which I don't know a damn thing about. And if I don't know anything by the end of the weekend, I'm going to say that's a reflection upon my instructor.
Oh,
I'm going to blame it up.
Yeah, well, you can teach an old dog new tricks and all that.
White meat Krispy Kreme.
Well, so what do you guys think so far?
Oh, this is awesome. Like I said, I'm excited to be out here. We've already gotten to talk to a bunch of good dudes. We've got some cool interviews lined up. We're going to be talking to some manufacturers. We're going to be talking to some game masters. We already talked to the folks from the convention director and the liaison. So good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Very good. And it's nice to see everybody out and actually playing games, having fun. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Especially some of the other games. I mean, they've got the whole eastern side of Virginia there playing Gettysburg.
Yeah, right? That's a huge table.
Yeah, and they're playing it in 6 mil.
Yes.
So we'll get you some video of that here, some pictures. Like I said, this has been a training event for us as we try and get out the gremlins, the little bugs in the systems. We've discovered some sound issues and some, interoperative connectivity issues. So it's one of those things where we hope that you guys stick with us as we get through the show. And then tomorrow, we will be doing our regular podcast with Jim. He'll be phoning in. So crap, got another thing I got to phone in.
Hey, we better figure out how to do that tonight.
So
we got to see. I'm not sure if Gaz is back from the field yet or
Yeah,
not. We got to hit him up.
Yeah. So of course, we've been missing our buddy Gaz, our English gentleman, if you will.
Yeah, we need somebody to make the place sound classy,
right?
Right. And we have no new news.
Yeah.
New news.
New news.
New news.
I swear you said nude.
New
Like
news. Did you
naked.
say? Did you say new news?
Oh, wait for it. We're going to play that for 10 minutes in lieu of Gaz. Is it wrong?
Chris looks at me confused, like, what's that for? Well, new news. Ha ha. Crickets.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey! Somebody must be doing well. Or they're getting smoked very well. Could go either way.
So what have we seen so far?
Oh, Chris, you just did the rounds. What'd you see?
Yeah,
what caught your eye?
Chris?
I'm just shocked at how many games there are. All the different. I walked around and I didn't see two people selling the same game. There's, we've got our Oak and Iron that we were going to play, and there's like another 5, 6 at least different sailing games and everything else. It's
Right.
impressive.
Right. And looking at tomorrow's schedule, somebody's actually playing Oak and Iron here.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah. So maybe we should go over there and learn how to play.
Yeah.
So Warlord Games is here.
Yes.
I'm looking at manufacturers or game producers. There's a lot of resellers here.
Yeah, it really is focused, as far as the vendors go, I think it's focused more on dealers, resellers,
Yeah.
game shops.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of big game stores here. Don't get me wrong.
there are.
But,
And we found a supplier for 54 millimeter soldiers.
oh my goodness, this dude's got 1 billion of them.
He does. I was looking through the whole big stack, and I was waiting to see my name on there.
Right?
So, I mean, he's got some stuff from what we saw, some War of 1812 U.S. soldiers.
Right?
There is stuff from the Charge of the Light Brigade.
Right? He had some Vietnam dudes.
Iraq. So, I mean,
He had some Romans in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you name it. That dude's got it.
So, out of curiosity, I'm going to go buy a box or two just to see what they're like, because I've never, had anything in 54 millimeter. I mean, that might make a good painting tutorial. So,
Well, that would be a whole different painting technique, though, being
Right?
that large, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Well, if anything, at least I'd be able to see the little spots on it now.
Yeah, but then now you're guaranteed to have to paint the eyes.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
You're assuming he's going to actually even look at painting.
Well, that's true. Yeah, Chris isn't going to paint it.
right.
We'll be lucky if he assembles it.
So, so we have Warlord, I said, is here. Mantic is here, which I find interesting for historical gaming, that Mantic's here. They have Kings of War, which is really one of the first games that got me back into miniature wargaming years ago, after a break. So it's good to see them. And there's a whole bunch of micro armor over there.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
there's a bunch of 6 mil, 10 mil stuff over there.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're going from one end of the spectrum to the other end.
Yeah.
In scales. So there's another company here that's promoting a game, selling a game called, what was that?
1666.
Yeah, still a little unclear on it. Looks like a miniature space board game, if you will.
Yeah, he said you can play it freeform, but there's not truly rules for it to be freeform. But as well as it's got fantasy elements to it. So, I guess, I would kind of put it on par with Dust 1947, if you will. That's a grid-based game that, is it historical? Well, sort of. It has historical characters in it, but it's not truly, it's an alternative history, obviously. And talking to the guy over there, by the way, a very nice looking product. Just not to besmirch that at all. But they've got some fantasy elements to it. There's some magic that can be done, as well as some other mystical buffs, if you will. Plus, they have characters that are vampires. They have characters that are werewolves. So, there's I guess if you believe in those, they're real. But I'm not sure that the exact people that the characters are meant to represent actually are those. But it was a high quality game from what I could see. The boards were very nice. It comes in a very nice box. There's great artwork. I gotta say that I really like that. So there's all sorts of good stuff going on with it. And the starter kit is $100, did he say?
Yeah, $100. Yep.
So I mean, it's not crazy expensive for a starter set that comes with all that. And it came with what? I mean, that had to have been 25 or 30 miniatures that it came with. So I mean, if I was buying from I don't know, say anything that had Warhammer in the name, it cost me more than $100 just to get the miniatures. This comes with, the rest of the game, and I don't have to buy 6 books to play it. So,
Yep.
too soon? Does it show my?
No.
I'm sorry. Let me pick that up. Is my bio showing?
One thing that I was impressed with was the Sail and Power, I think it was.
Yep.
I mean, even the Rex had better detail than some things that I've seen.
Yeah, they had some nice models.
Is that the table with all the ships on it?
Yeah, the one that's like next to the 1666 table.
Yeah, remind me to tell you a story about those guys later.
The Sail and Power?
What's that? Yeah,
Them guys.
yeah, them guys.
Yeah, they have some beautiful stuff there.
There's a couple of larger game stores here. Games Plus, a local favorite.
Yeah.
They're directly across the hall from us. Badger Games out of Wisconsin is here. They're another
Pretty big store.
large store. They own their own some of their own miniature lines and whatnot. So they've got some stuff.
Yeah.
They brought a lot of stuff here.
And they go to like all the cons.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean you've got quite a few historical reference. We have a gentleman sitting right next to us. The Military Miniature Society of Illinois, and it looks like they concentrate not on so much gaming, but just miniatures and painting them to a high detail. I'm looking at some of these, and these are pretty impressive.
Super high detail. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, those are some crazy good pictures. I mean, there's some military, really, it's scale modeling, but there's also some large-scale figurines here that have been painted, as you said, to a very high level.
Yes.
We won't show them your A-10 with every bomb in the world attached to it.
If it wasn't supposed to get attached to it, they wouldn't have put them all in the box. I also attached the countermeasures pod.
So yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit of interesting things going on. So yeah, it's one of those things where there's just a little bit of everything for everybody.
So this is a historical based event.
Yep.
So every era, I mean every era, is pretty well represented. So we've got everything from, there's a guy playing moderns at the table right in front of us, oddly enough.
Yeah, right.
That was, I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but that was well placed. The next table over, I think, are they playing Vietnam over there?
Yeah, we've got Vietnam going on, and then so literally, if we're looking out, right directly across this, we have modern warfare going on.
Yeah, he's playing DEFCON 0.
About 20 feet to it'd be our right, stage left.
Yep.
Is Vietnam going on in 15 mil. Looks like Flames of War Vietnam setup. And then the next table to the further left, stage left, is Gettysburg in 6 mil.
Yeah, and I believe they're using the small and deadly space rule set. Yeah. Small but deadly space.
So what's the one next to it? Because I thought there's nobody at it right now, but that's the one that's got all the Gettysburg with the rolling hills and
That's
everything.
Gettysburg, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's Civil War. There's Civil War 28 millimeter over there. That's Gettysburg right there. Right?
Yeah.
I will have to
I don't think there's anybody at the Gettysburg table right now.
So
It's still impressive.
most impressive.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a high quality table too. So it's not just that they threw down some scattered terrain and some felt roads. I mean, it's a legit setup. We promise that we'll show you some video of it.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much going on right now. For a little intimate space, we're only in the one main gaming hall or convention hall of this convention center. They're expecting, what they say, about 450 people for the show.
Yep.
And typically Friday's a lighter day. People are still traveling.
Sure.
Here.
It's a work day for some.
Yeah. So, I'm going to try and get us to go live on all our channels here as we're broadcasting live on Podbean. So if you pick this up here, I just need a graphic to show up. So give me a second.
No, do it now.
So is Marty and Chris would have an engaging conversation while I find a logo to throw up there.
So, did you over at Warlord? They have that big box set for the Civil War.
Yeah, that's the one he has. So Phil and I are walking by, and he's like, "Yeah, I need 3 more of those." I'm like, "Wait a minute." So we need 9,000 more miniatures to paint.
I'm not
like,
painting
"What?"
the 9 miniatures that I have, let alone 9,000.
Yeah, I mean those boxes are packed full of little dudes.
Right?
I mean, and they're nice. They're nice looking figures, by the way. Unless, of course, your primer runs out and starts spitting shit all over them, like I did over at Bill's house a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So there's that. But yeah, and then they've got all the. There's a bunch of different expansion sets you can get to go with them.
Expansion. I thought, really?
Yeah, can you expand on $3,000? I know, but yes, you can, as it turns out, and they're more than happy to do that. So
It
all
is
of
impressive.
all of those smaller boxes are expansions for that game still.
Okay. I was looking at the Victory at Sea, and it was the starter set has a small guide to it, and he's got the really nice big hardcover rules set. It's got all the rules in it. That was nice as well.
Yes. Yeah, and there's some folks out here that there's we're talking about references. We talked about the Military Miniature Society of Illinois. On the other side of the gaming hall, and I can't remember their names, so pardon me, but it is literally discontinued dead games.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I believe they market it as games you can't find anymore, right?
Out of print.
But yeah, out of print, I believe is how they put it. But that's what it is, and they've got some good stuff over there. It's not like it's a bunch of beat up, stuff that came out of somebody's basement that backed up full of sewage somewhere.
Yeah, no, it looked like it was all new. And I was like, "Where's the out of print stuff?" Because everything was still shrink wrapped and really nice.
Yeah, it was. I was surprised to see all that stuff because I thought it'd be all dog ears and tore up and whatnot, but no, not at all.
Yep.
So if there was a favorite rule set that somebody had played back in the day and they just couldn't, they're surfing the interwebs trying to find it and they just can't. There's a pretty good chance that dude over there has got it.
Yep. Not only that, there's a number of people here who have reference materials. Not only the gentleman to our right, the Military Miniature Society. They have got a bunch of books and stuff here, but there's a couple other groups that have great reference material if you're looking for, one specific age or era or.
Right. Yeah. And to reach out to my buddy, my former police partner, Todd, who's joined us. There is no camera. It's just audio. This is a podcast, Todd. This is not a video podcast. This is audio.
But thanks for following us, buddy. I thought you were going to be here. Where you at, man?
He's actually training with dogs. He retired from the police department last week.
So really?
Now he has to wear
congratulations to you, Todd.
Collar or
he's in on the East Coast training with dogs.
He works for Biscuits now.
Something like that.
Well, if he's retired, he should be here.
No, he's still young.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we are, guys. This is the dry run for tomorrow as we get ready to do the real podcast tomorrow. But we hope that you guys will join us and come in and see what's going on. And I don't know, where do we go from here?
Well, we need to do some more video for sure,
right?
Do some more footage for you so you can see some of these great tables that we've been talking about and describing to you.
Yep.
Very poorly, but that's why we have video, so I don't have to use my big words.
He doesn't have any big words.
Well, the rule is if you can't spell it, you're not allowed to say it.
Yeah.
So I'm limited.
So you said you brought paints, right, Chris?
Yes, I
What
did.
kind of paints you got over there, bud?
Very limited paints for painting the oak and iron.
Okay.
So,
Just wondering, might
yep.
have to grab some of those 54 mil and throw some paint on one too.
Yeah.
Sure, right from there. So yeah, I mean, I never, after Vorpal was it 54 mil he was talking about on the Saturday Night Live show?
Was it
Or is that
Vorpal?
60 mil or some outrageous?
75, something big like that? Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might have to check that out and see what goes on.
And I had to ask him a couple times because it was hard for me to get my head around. You war game with this? He's like, yeah, we use them. Idiot. How many times I gotta tell you this? Like, okay, what do you play? It's gotta it will look like Godzilla on some tables.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Like Wizard's Chest, to walk in.
Yeah, right.
So thank you guys for joining in. If you're catching us on some of our restream channels outside of Podbean, you're coming in a little late. We've actually been on the air for about over 20 minutes, and you've been in with us for about 5, so you missed the first 15 minutes. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
It was all pure gold. Sorry that you missed it.
So, we're trying this cross-platforming, and, and so far we're able to restream the podcast across our channels. This is exciting news for me.
Do it. We've gone mobile, and we were able to pull it off.
So,
Well, we think we're pulling it off. You, the audience, will tell us if we have.
Right?
That's right. Comment, like, subscribe.
Exactly. Yeah. Where are we at in subscribers now, man?
So I checked Facebook earlier. We had 447 likes, but we had 487 follows.
We're getting close. We have to give another prize back away. Speaking of which, the winner of our original has not reached out to us.
Oh, I get it. I called dibs.
No. You didn't see the legal terminology. Members of the podcast are not eligible for prizes.
I am contacting HR once again. I
already gave you the phone number for HR.
I still need a proper response back on how I was inappropriately touched earlier. Chris.
Well, you didn't say it was inappropriate.
I did. Afterwards. You know what?
He's upset that I stopped.
I could make a third-party complaint if I wanted to, except then I'd have to be somebody else.
Yep.
One of my other personalities would have to take over.
Oh, which one?
No, it's kind of like when I roll a die. You never know what you're going to get.
Hopefully it's not the way you roll a die.
Right. I mean, there's a reason why they call it die. Generally, that's the outcome.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to get some. We'll do some more interviews. I promised John Russell from Warlord that we would interview him.
Yes,
absolutely. He was kind enough to come on over earlier when we were filming our intro, and we went over to talk to him, and then he's obviously very busy with customers.
So he's got to work and sell stuff.
It's probably good that I haven't made it back to Warlord's booth because a couple more of those starter boxes are really calling my name.
God, I hope somebody bought those or they fell off.
No, I see 2, 3 sitting right there. I know he brought plenty.
Oh, come on. Oh, dear Lord. He's got a whole mountain of them over there.
Hey, the coolness of this, because I have this hooked up to the wireless mic.
We could literally walk over there right now.
Walk around.
You can. He can't.
No, because we could share the mic.
Yeah.
And we could literally walk the floor and do the podcast from the floor.
Well, y'all have fun.
So we got to think about. Well, no, we got to think about this for tomorrow.
Yes,
think about it because we could potentially. Well, see, we got to have the sound.
But there's 2 ways of doing that. You have an Android phone, yes?
Yes.
So we just put our phones on speakerphone, and you can hear it. Or we just have to do the delay and the monitoring, wirelessly. I mean, we could figure it out.
But I mean, that could be kind of cool because then you could have Jim be able to jump in and talk to whoever you're talking to, or Gaz if he's able to make it.
Oh my God, Vorpal Bite's in the house. We just talked about you, Vorpal Bite, and your large scale toy soldiers.
Are your ears burning?
Well, with the delay, they shouldn't be burning yet, should they?
Oh, well, wait a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, I don't see fire. Not even smoke. I think he's got us on the pay no mind list.
So yeah, it'd be interesting to see
Probably in his
how
best
far
interest.
you could hear me. Should we try it?
Well, we know the remote mic's got plenty of
can I
distance.
go all the way to the
So,
far wall?
I was gonna say, go over there by Games Plus.
All right, so you got to give me
We'll give you a
signal.
hand and arm signals.
Oh, we'll give you signals, all right.
All right, so Bill has his headset off, which means he can't hear us. So,
So here,
yep, doing good. Yep. He's halfway across. Dun 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 dun. He's moving back. He's going back.
Those are Native Americans, sir.
unfortunately, you can't hear us.
Yes. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna walk him right out the back door. Yeah, keep going. That's right. Go further. Do more. Yeah. Go. I'm sending him over by Mantic Games because it's like kitty corner across from us. It's as far as we go. So, yeah. I'm going to make him walk out the door and go to the bathroom. Yep. Well, you got to point the mic at your face. There you go. Yeah, that's the point. Do it now. Some people, I tell you. Describe what you see.
I can't hear you though.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Come on. Talk it up, bro. Get in the game, hero.
It is a beautiful table.
It is a spectacular table. I look forward to showing you some video there. That's gonna be good shit. Things.
Yeah.
Who said that? Some flames of war going on. Yeah. Yes. Well, now.
Yep. At least with audio.
Yeah.
So that's what Bill did when he was in high school. Then.
Did I ever tell you about the time that Bill's dad had me on the breathalyzer? It's funny because it's true. No, I wasn't drunk. I was a junior in high school, and Bill's dad was working in booking that night, and he just wanted to mess with me.
And what does you being a junior in high school?
When we did what?
When we went and visited him just out of the blue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then for some
Unlike
reason,
somebody else we know who actually had to go there for business.
oh yeah, I was gonna say that turns out the police department comes to you for that.
Oh.
Yeah, free trip.
Speaking of high school.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Now, when you said that you weren't drinking because you were a junior in high school, one had nothing to do with the other.
Oh, well,
Awkward.
yeah. Hey, look, we don't. What happened between third and fourth period stays between third and fourth period. Okay. Me and Mike
Right.
Fortner had a great junior and senior year.
Oh, I'm excited. We now have extra capability.
I mean,
Yeah.
options.
Now, if we just have video.
And the guy over there, in the little booth right there, I'm sure, I can't remember which one it is. He's looking at me like, then I walk past the Manta guys, they're over there eating, and Patrick's the guy in the red shirt. He's looking at me like,
Who you talking
yeah,
to?
exactly. Who are you talking? I mean, they think I'm nuts or something, talking to everybody. So.
Like, hey, at least I have an actual microphone.
We should wire you up to look like Secret Service so you could talk to your wrist.
Well, we got the
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say I got an iWatch. Can I do it through there?
Go gadget arm.
Yeah.
According to Vorpalbite, which I think is funny because he's saying, looks like nobody's going to go, is going to attend my game club tomorrow. Griffin Bookstore in South Bend. I think they're all going to Little Wars.
Well, bring it here.
I was gonna say, sounds like you should have gotten a table. That's what I heard.
Exactly. So, yeah.
And speaking of tables, there was this beautiful one right in front
I
of
was
us.
gonna say, Julio's isn't being used right now. Pull up some chairs and make it happen.
Right?
It's a lovely. I don't know. Is it 6x4? Sure, I'd go with that. Ish.
6x4 or 8x4?
No. It's not that big. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with 6x4. Not the inside playing surface for sure. Yeah. But it's a lovely table, by the way. Julio makes
It
great
really
stuff.
is. It really is.
So we've been taking copious dimensions. Wait.
Wait, what? I mean, his tables look so nice. He'd make some pool tables jealous.
Right. Absolutely.
So, that is the official table of the Sit Rep podcast, by the way.
Yep.
Sitting in our lovely game library at the headquarters. Very blessed to have that. So we filmed on it actually the other night. We did the live stream of converting Sit Rep Skirmish.
That's right.
To miniatures. So very excited for that.
Do we need to publish rules for that now?
Well, we already have rules for that. It has the rules.
No, I mean publish.
Well, I mean, if it gets smoothed out, but you know, Jim's got some other projects going on right now that hopefully he'll talk about tomorrow. What he can't talk about. There's some stuff he can't talk about.
Right. I was gonna say, let's leave that for him to, bust out his big news, or not.
And I hope everybody out there has seen the announcements.
Judging by the 3,600 people just on Facebook that have engaged with that particular post, I'd say they have.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a really interesting show so far.
Not our show. We mean the convention.
Yeah. Well, our show's always interesting. Always interesting.
Yeah. That's right.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, how many times can they broadcast without sound?
Yeah. I mean, we appreciate everybody who's checked in on our Facebook and they go, hey, I don't hear anything. For these little 2, 3, 4 minute video blips as we test equipment.
Why is Marty up there doing a kabuki dance to no music?
So, yeah. Let's say. Orbital Light says I play Vietnam in 60 millimeters. Oh, 60.
60, that's it, yeah.
We found a retailer here. Let me pull up the map, and we'll see what his name is, because I like to give some credit to him.
Yeah, we should, because that dude...
Is this the back corner?
Yeah, that guy...
Of course, I can't read it.
It's some dudes in the Iwo Jima picture raising the flag. How the hell is anyone supposed to read that? Good Lord. All right, so whatever that little white scribble is up in the corner.
Courtesy of, I don't know.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's just the credit for the picture.
I don't know. I was joking.
Oh, my
I
God.
can't see that.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Oh, wait. We got a phone. We can zoom in. The old man cheat.
Yeah. Survey says, let's see here. You're going to need more zoom. And we're zooming, and we're zooming, and we're zooming. Well,
Leaders in 172 scale plastic. Something soldiers.
toy soldiers.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the exact name of their company. Well, let's.
Is there
I was gonna say, isn't there a sponsor page on here, or whatever?
Yeah, I thought so.
Let's take it. Well, Badger Games has got a full page,
Right?
color glossy. All right, good on that.
Here we go.
That's the one I'm looking for. So,
Marty, why don't you just take us through the list of what's in our sponsors?
well, hold on a second. Let me get to the front. Let me get to the front of the book here. Army Group Center Wargaming is the gentleman that's got the 132nd scale guys.
And he's got them all. I mean, all the guys.
Yeah.
He's got all of them by name.
If you need an actual terracotta army to bury in a tomb with the Chinese emperor, he's got all the figures.
Right?
Yeah. And they're all unique.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so
Yeah, you know how you catch them, right?
So, Warpelbite says, I have a ton of 72nd scale miniatures too. 172nd scale is half the size. Yeah, but it was just a thing. He has 54 millimeter. Army Group Center Wargaming. Yes.
yes.
Yep. That's the individual that's here with all kinds
You
of
got
stuff.
the-
Yeah, because Vorpal I think you were saying you were getting yours from King and Country, if I recall. Does that sound right?
What's the? They've got good stuff. Give them a. What's their URL?
Oh, dear.
Oh, okay.
You want me to read that paragraph?
It's just army-group-center-wargaming.myshopify.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
What he said.
Yes. All right. So also, and we already mentioned Badger Games LLC. Well, they're over there in the corner. There is Centurions Review. We have.
What do they do? Just give us the elevator pitch.
Let's see here. It was created because there are a lot of games on the market. Small number of them get publicity from game shops, the media, and conventions. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that what we're doing right now? I think so. We encourage gamers to try games that are different formats, genres. They're listed. They have a wide selection of veteran board games and miniatures for sale. Come by the booth. Oh, so they had a whole. They didn't have like a big stock of each game, but they had a whole crap ton of different games, but it wasn't the big name games that we see. So I think that's really what he was going for. But
Is that one back there?
I'm not sure where they're located. I don't have the map up. But if you're interested to see what that means, https centurionsreview.com.
Now, who's the one over in the corner, the far corner? They've got the
Next to Mantic?
In the far
I guess.
corner, Lost Battalion Games.
Yeah.
Are they the ones that had the
Pre-painted and the
hex
The
tiles?
Hex Tiles, yeah.
Those look interesting.
I have that game.
He's got them.
Is that a game or is that just terrain?
Well, there's terrain,
Yes.
but it's a game called Sergeants, and it comes with pre-painted miniatures. And yes, right up your alley. And the terrain is in the board, and with all of it, I mean, everything is what you need to play the game is right there.
Oh, I thought those were more like a generic terrain.
I'm assuming you can
with
use
the
it for
tiles.
that as well.
You can buy them separately and use them that way.
Yeah, because they
But
just had
it's-
a stack of.
But it's built for that system, and then you can buy more to expand your table.
I thought it was just like a modular tile system for.
You can also they've got like little hills and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know, so almost directly across from us here is Dayton Painting Consortium,
And they've got like 19,000 Napoleonic figures.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. So if you need a flag,
Fun
these
with
are,
flags.
These are your guys, but they manufacture 20 millimeter ACW Napoleon Colonials, 25 millimeter. What does that say? Jacobites, Ottomans, something I can't read. Parade ground flags, 15 millimeter and 25 millimeter retailer of Howard Hughes paints, Phil Alexander flags, and they do mean all the flags, and Chris's favorite, painted figures.
Oh, outstanding. We have to check
And
that out.
Oracle Bites too, because that's Oracle Bites thing now. That's why he goes to King and Country, is because they sell pre-paint.
Well, hey, there you go. That's the way to do it.
And according to Oracle Bites, says I'm done with mass marketed miniature games. Parentheses kicks 400 to the curb. Homebrew games are outstanding. And Oracle Bites says I love painted figures.
Yeah, well,
Chris loves painted figures too. When
I do.
Somebody else paints.
I was gonna say,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I want them to look nice. You see, I mean, it's like a 2-year-old with a chubby crayon. It's bad. It really is.
thank goodness he's not a Marine. He would have eaten a crayon.
Right? Then I'd have nothing to paint with.
Send your comments to sitrabbitoppodcast@gmail.com.
/HR.
Yeah, ask for the HR department. There's a phone number. All right. Also, here we have Enterprise Games. They've got a big range of games. They've been around since 1994. They also do consignments if you're looking to sell your gaming collection or any portion thereof. They're glad to offer you a price as well. And for large collections, they travel throughout the Midwest and would be glad to take them around, much like some of the stuff that they have here today. Well, somebody's doing well or not. I'm not sure if that's a cry of joy or.
Well, I'm sure it's probably
Chris has
both.
joined us. Chris Long, our social media director. Also, Walkabout Games.
Chris in the house.
And so Chris, we've been showcasing a couple of your videos on the loop playback here at the stand.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to hit fast forward, so I guess we're just gonna play your stuff, bro.
Ouch.
Where's my how to make rivers video? I don't care how many times you said you sent it. Ain't nobody got it. Send it again, bro. All right. So also, and this is one that Bill and I were saying that we're going to have to swing by. I think we missed it earlier.
What's that?
Game mats and more to see what that. Maybe he wasn't all the way set up or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
Oh, I think I saw him back there. There was a bunch of stuff. It looked like it was on a quilter's rack.
Okay.
yeah, he may not have been set up when Bill and I walked through earlier this morning.
It's just giving me ideas about what we could do with the quilter's rack at home. My wife will be upset because all the blankets will be on the
I
floor.
was
But
going to say, you can finally get all the wife's shit off of there. Well, honey, I had to buy 6 mats. There's 6 rungs on.
right?
Hold on, guys. So Novus Templar just popped in. Hey,
Uh-oh.
buddy.
Here we go.
So I get home, tune in, and what do I hear first? Marines eat crayons.
You're welcome, buddy. Love your show.
Chris says I lost my connection.
Sure. Yeah. You come in, broken. You can hear you. Gotta go.
Or coming broken and stupid. Over.
Yeah. One of the local favorites here is directly across from us, Games Plus. They are a large and popular game store here in the Chicagoland area.
Yep.
So we like.
They are incredible. They have everything.
Yeah, they're.
And while I was over there, they had stuff over there that I didn't see at the store as many times as I've been there.
Well, so a lot of that is private collection stuff that they've got in that little room, and you have to like go dig through the individual boxes to get to.
Okay.
The difference is they put them in nice display boxes,
Oh,
so it looks different.
okay. Yeah, it's just incredible stuff.
Yeah.
So Vorpalbite just asks, can you guys see all the game tables? Yes, we can. What
Yeah,
is
for the
best
most part.
game table that catches your eye?
Gettysburg.
So far, today, on Friday,
The winner is.
Gettysburg.
Yep.
Yeah.
We will get you some pictures of it, guys.
Yeah.
Or we'll do
We're gonna
we'll do the GoPro.
Yeah, we're gonna do some videos.
I wanted
of
to bring
this.
the drone because I thought that'd be awesome, but I was, FAA rules and all that shit.
Well, that's
you're under
outside.
400 feet.
That's true.
I mean, don't. Now, I don't know how the hotel feels about you flying a drone inside or everybody in the hotel. But let's not call it the issue with facts.
Yeah, and the way we've been doing with technology today, I don't know if something like that would be good for us.
Yeah, it might not be a good call.
So Chris says, enjoy, guys, going back to work. So have fun.
He works.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his excuse for not joining us on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Burn. Need a sad for that?
Oh. So Vorpalbite says, old Rail Partha days. I remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who?
Rail Partha. It
Rail
was a
Partha.
miniatures company back
So-
in the day, and they made a lot of D&D
They-
lead miniatures.
Yes.
Clearly lead.
Oh,
Yeah. I had them back in the day.
Remember the little hobby shop that was in the mall?
Yeah, I
Under the
painted
Yeah.
with the crappy enamel
Yeah, that
paints
one,
that were
Chris.
in there because
Yeah.
like acrylics didn't exist yet.
yeah. Yeah. They had a lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
You know, they had remote controlled vehicles there.
Yeah.
They had model weapon systems there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a really nice model M16. I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Wasn't that where you got some of your chemicals?
So they also sold model rocketry.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what you can do with a D-size rocket motor and 10 feet of cannon fuse. Yeah, why they sell that shit to 14-year-olds? I mean,
Yeah.
do you own a rocket? No. What do I need that for?
They didn't ask.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where you get the chemicals. You're like, hey, so what is it? Saltpeter,
Potassium,
potassium, and
magnesium.
yep. Mix
Little
these
charcoal.
up.
Yeah, from the chemical, the chem sets, right? You'll
Yeah.
learn how to be a chemist. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
You know, back in the day, there was like a little teeny warning, like in one corner.
Yeah.
And and it's not like it was PG-13 or something. You had to have your parents with you to buy it, kind of thing. It's just like, oh yeah, some of this stuff may be explosive.
Right.
Or it will be when we're done with it. I mean,
Just for the record, I promise you, it's going to be explosive. Sometimes more than others.
yep.
All right, so continuing to go down our list of vendors here. We've got, oddly enough, Gettysburg Soldiers. So it says they've been painting historical miniatures for friends, museums,
Wow.
fellow collectors and wargamers for over 25 years. They primarily work at 15 millimeter scale because that size can create the panoramic spectacle of a battle scene with the confines of a table. I wonder if they did the Gettysburg table.
No, it's Gettysburg table 6 months.
Yeah, but I wonder if they did the table.
I don't know. That's interesting to see.
Huh. But anywho, so they, as you can imagine, are focused on the American Civil War, and I think that it looks like they have their own rule set called Gettysburg Soldiers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the picture is, right? Does that not look like it's? I mean,
there's
we'll have to check them out, see what's up, because you know what we need? Another Civil War game.
Dude.
As much as you need another 3 starter kits.
Ooh, can you imagine now? 12,000 little minis on the table.
Oh, first of all, I can't imagine the table that we would put those on.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Unless they're like in a pile.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you stack them just right, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to play in your driveway. Hope it's not a windy day.
Right?
Yeah.
So Vorpal's Fight says, I'm missing out on a decent game convention. I want to go. I want to go.
So
And we
you
want
get
to
on
see you,
80
buddy.
and turn left.
Yeah.
About 2.5 hours, you're here, man.
Yeah. It's going on Saturday and Sunday as well.
Yeah. Yeah. We will only be here tomorrow.
Right.
So, because Sunday things wind down pretty fast.
But all of the vendors that don't want to carry their crap back home might be willing to give you a deal.
And Sunday's always a good shopping.
Yes.
So it's a risk. The hot stuff's usually gone, but you get some pretty good deals.
Right.
Yep.
And with the reduced capacity, maybe sales aren't, what they were in the past, and somebody brought it a little more than they needed.
Exactly.
Yep.
So,
Oh, there's good deals here already. The gentleman to our right, they've got a ton of different historical books and the painting reference guides.
Yep.
I mean, ton of them.
yeah.
5 of them for $20.
Good times.
That's it all.
Good times. You gotta love that.
What else we got, Marcus?
So next up on the list is I-94 Enterprises. There says it's the manufacturer of Panzer Keeper, Raiden aircraft, beacon decals, less battlements, and colorful skies.
Is that the group over there that's like the tiny stuff?
It could be.
I mean, because they had little. There's a decal looked like little flags that were maybe 2 millimeter by 2 millimeter. I'm like,
Right.
damn.
Says it's a retailer of Check Your 6, MSD aircraft, Luftwaffe 46, scale specialties, Goblin Tooth. Wait, what? One of these things is not like the other. And fights on at GHQ. Yeah, so that's them.
Okay.
The dudes with all the GHQ stuff. Also, a large number of pre-painted aircraft and armor. They did have, they did have a bunch of good stuff. So, I-94 Enterprises there. Next up is Jadeco. I'm going to go with Jadeco Stamps and Hobby. Been around since 1999. They're state's largest supplier of stamp collecting supplies and war games. Apparently, they're combining their 2 favorite hobbies there.
All right.
Also specializing in model kits, tools, board games of all genres, gaming accessories, model railroading, pre-painted figures, Chris's favorite, coins, and military books.
Nice. Portable Flight says 2 millimeter by 2 millimeter. I have kidney stones bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that, my friends, is everyone that is on the list.
Awesome. All right. So again, it's a very intimate gaming affair today, this weekend. So next year's show should be much bigger and better.
Oh, it's gonna be lit if unless the apocalypse hits again. This place will be on fire. They're gonna need rooms and rooms and rooms.
Yeah. So Make sure you follow us throughout the rest of today. We're going to drop in a couple more things. We're getting close to our time for the day. And
Yeah, got a couple hours here.
yeah.
Got to go do some work and show you all this stuff we've been talking about.
Yeah, we're going to do some table video, and then tomorrow we have, remember, the actual podcast, this show.
Yeah, that thing.
Tomorrow. So make sure you join us. Jim will be popping in. We'll be doing that at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you guys jump in for that. It'll be live again, but you can always catch it on the recording as well.
For sure.
And, we may do the walkabout, while we're doing the stream.
Yeah, I might have to test drive that.
Yeah. So, see what's out there. So, how is running the Gettysburg event tip? I'm assuming that means who is running it. I'm not sure who's running the Gettysburg.
You've got the mic. Walk over there.
We'll find out.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, and we'll do a quick little table side interview with somebody.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. So we are going to wrap up this show for this Friday. Thank you for joining our impromptu test live podcast.
Good to talk to everybody there on the stream.
Yeah. So we hope you all enjoyed it. Just going to do a quick check-in. Vocal Mike says, I love your broadcast. Thank you very much, my friend. And if I cannot be there, I appreciate you bringing it to me. That's what we're here for.
Awesome. Yeah, that's right on the money, brother.
All right, guys. So until tomorrow, we will see you then.
You have been listening to the SITREP podcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Make sure you like and subscribe to all of our channels on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Remember to join us every other weekend for a new episode of the podcast, and don't forget our other programming on Wednesdays and Sundays. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.
How do you turn this off?